When I think of the movie Spies Like Us, I think of this.
You, want to go out with a bang?
Wait a minute, what's going on here?
You have a tent? Bring me the stats crime dish.
And the fact that the film has a list of amazing directors not doing what they usually do, but instead, they're all doing cameos. Yeah, that's right. Some of the most amazing movie creators of all time all decided to cameo in this spy comedy movie, directed by John Landis.
You may begin now.
Frank Oz plays a supervisor observing a foreign service exam. He has very few lines in the film, but when he does, it's pretty classic.
Are you saying I can take this money if I help you pass the test?
What do you think?
And watching him sit behind the desk, I can't help but to smile and laugh, thinking, wow, that's Yoda and Miss Piggy. That is what Mr. Oz is best known for, his puppeteer work, especially with Jim Henson. But he would also go on to be a very good director, his first solo directing job being what I feel is the best Muppet movie ever, The Muppets Take Manhattan.
You are fired.
Mr. Oz would go on to direct such classics as Little Shop of Horrors, House Sitter, The Indian in the Cupboard, and Dirty Rotten Scoundrels.
We have a guest.
The drive-in is closed.
Joel Cohen, director of such classic comedies as Raising Arizona, Fargo, and The Big Lebowski. And fellow buddy Sam Raimi. Best known for directing the Evil Dead series and the original Spider-Man movies. Hop into this spy comedy for literally about 30 seconds as drive-in security for a secret government building, with Joel delivering just the one line as Mr. Sam Raimi just stands and glares. It doesn't surprise me to see the two directors doing a cameo scene together, as the two met during the making of Sam Raimi's Evil Dead. The two different style directors would become friends and have stayed friends through the years. Another amazing director who pops up for 10 seconds as a drive-in security. Martin directed the Al Pacino classic Scent of a Woman. And let's not forget the amazing action comedies he directed like The Midnight Run and Beverly Hills Cop.
They're super cops, and the only thing missing on these guys are capes.
Wait, that's not all. There's another cameo in this drive-in security scene that deserves to be mentioned, even if he's not a director. And that is blues legend B.B. King.
Won't you gentlemen have a Pepsi?
Yeah, how could I not mention one of the great blues guitarists of all time? I mean, it's B.B. King. Monty Python's Terry Gilliam pops in playing a doctor.
Isn't that incision a bit high for an appendix? Do you want to do the operation?
I have to admit, out of all the directors in this film, Terry Gilliam is my favorite. His style really appeals to me. He's responsible for 2 of my top 10 favorite movies of all time, Brazil and The Fisher King. He also directed other classics like Time Bandits, Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, and 12 Monkeys. A man of extraordinary imagination.
Doctor.
Doctor?
Doctor?
Doctor.
And speaking of extraordinary imagination,
Doctor?
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 once again, not a director, but how can I not mention visual effects pioneer Ray Harryhausen? Ray's stop-motion work in the 40s, 50s, and 60s was stunning for the time. Spies Like Us is a very funny Chevy Chase and Dan Aykroyd film. The movie was co-written by Dan Aykroyd, who shows once again that he knows how to write a good story. but it's been somewhat forgotten over the years, where it should be remembered as a Dan Aykroyd classic. This was a video I had to make simply because the director cameos in Spies Like Us have always brought me a lot of joy. It's simple things like this that truly make me happy. So for me, Spies Like Us will always be that classic spy comedy movie with Chevy Chase and Dan Aykroyd, with all those great director cameos. And let's not forget Bob Hope.
Doctor, glad I'm not sick.